In the previous part, you have studied about the measurement of volume of gases related to the chemical equations, as well as you have also used the relationship between gram molecular mass and the number of molecules, that is according to Avogadro's law. Now today we are going to study about mole concept. Actually, there is no topic like mole concept. What is it then? Actually, in this part, we will study several small topics, definition of mole, and then we will relate mole with those small definitions or physical quantities. That will be the mole concept. That is, how is the mole related to them. Now suppose we have studied in lower classes, in previous classes, that the mass of atom or molecule will be a very small quantity, since they are very small in size, they have very small masses. So it is quite inconvenient to measure the mass of atoms or molecules in terms of bigger units like gram or kilogram and so on. So scientists used convenient a smaller unit for its measurement, that is known as atomic mass unit. In earlier days, it was the mass of hydrogen was taken as a single unit, and the atoms of mass of atoms and molecules were compared with that unit. But later on it was changed, and the isotope of carbon having atomic mass 12 is taken as a standard, and as you know, its atomic mass will be 12. So 1 by 12th of it will give us 1 unit. Now this is termed as atomic mass unit, which is written in AMU or simply U, that is unified atomic mass. So first of all, we write atomic mass unit. Atomic mass unit. In short, we write AMU or simply U, that is unified atomic mass. Now, what is it? Just as I have described it, that 1 by 12th, 1 upon 12th, that is 1/12 of mass of 1 atom of carbon, 1 atom of carbon 12, that is we write C12, is called atomic mass unit, called atomic mass unit, atomic mass unit. Now 1 AMU in kilogram is 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. But now just we need here atomic mass unit. Now the mass of every smaller particles, like that of mass of atom, molecules, electron, proton, ions and so on, are measured with respect to atomic mass unit. Now, clear student? In previous part we have studied, that is in Avogadro's law. While explaining it, just I had discussed that C12 is taken as a standard, and in atomic mass of every element there was a fixed number of atom, that was 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 atoms in it. Similarly, the gram molecular mass of every substance will have that number of molecule. Now, suppose we are starting with the measurement of mass of atoms and molecules. So first of all we write relative atomic mass. Relative atomic mass, in short it is RAM. m. Now, as the name suggests, relative word means comparison. That is, we have to compare the mass of an atom of element with this unit. This is a simple way of measurement. Now, student, we see that as the name suggests, it is the number which states that one atom of an element is how much heavier than, or how many times, how much heavier than 1/12th the mass of one carbon atom C12. Means this is the unit, and we have to compare this unit with the mass of one atom of element. Like suppose, if this is the atom and if its mass is 10 times of this value, it means that its mass is 10 AMU. 10 U means 10 times of AMU. Now, suppose in short we write here RAM is equals to mass of one atom of element divided by 1/12th the mass of one carbon atom C12. Means we are comparing it. Now you see that if we have to measure mass of one atom, then it is Rm into this value. Now students, you see, it is the ratio of similar quantity. So it has no unit or written in AMU or simply U. Means this is the measurement taken. Now you see, this is simple comparison. It will give mass of one atom only. But if we take the collection of Avogadro number, then this mass will be in gram, which is equal to relative atomic mass in gram. So we use the another term here for definition, that is called gram atomic mass. Gram atomic mass. Now we can write it directly, that is the relative atomic mass of element expressed in gram is called gram atomic mass or simply atomic mass. So if it is written in relative word, you will write it in AMU or C without unit, simple number. But if it is given that atomic mass or gram atomic mass, you will express it in gram. Now this collection is also called, one gram atom, that is G atom. Means suppose if we compare these three quantities together, suppose for example, relative atomic mass of sodium, what is it? Since the word is relative, you will write simply 23 without unit, or you write 23 AMU or 23 U. You will not write here gram, but if it is given gram atomic mass of sodium, then write 23 gram. And just we have used here, that is it is also called 1 gram atom of sodium. Now suppose students, it is given 1 gram atom is equals to gram atomic mass of the element. Now if we have to find out the number of gram atoms, suppose we have to find out, then what will be used? Given mass by atomic mass. Given mass by atomic mass means this much number of gram atom equals to 1 gram atom. Then in the given mass of the element you can find it out. For example, suppose it is given here, that is question is given, find number of gram atoms in 46 gram sodium. Now you can have two parts. You can compare, as the name mass is given and we have to find out number of gram atoms. Then just recall that gram atomic mass equals to 1 gram atom. Then what is the gram atomic mass of sodium? Now as you know that atomic mass of sodium is 23 gram. So write in unitary method, since 23 gram sodium is equals to 1 gram atom, then for 1 gram it is 1 by 23, and then for 46 gram it is 1 upon 23 into 46, hence 2. It is the gram atomic mass. Or you can directly use here gram atom of sodium is equals to given mass by atomic mass, hence 2. So you can use either of the method to calculate the number of gram atoms. That is, you can use unitary method or you can use simple formula. So this is related to the measurement of mass of atoms. On the similar basis, we have molecular mass. So there is again relative molecular mass. Since we are using molecule, so that will be for the element as well as for the compound. Molecules of element, molecules of compound. Now you see, again as the name suggests, it is relative, means we have to compare the mass of molecule with the atomic mass unit. So you can use the similar concept that was used for the atoms, that is, it is the number which states that one molecule of a substance is how much heavier than 1 upon 12th the mass of one carbon atom C12. Means this time we are comparing the mass of a molecule in comparison with the atomic mass unit. Now students, you can see, that is it will be similar. You can write like this: RMM is equals to mass of a molecule of substance, mass of a molecule of substance divided by 1 by 12th the mass of one carbon atom, C12. Now it has no unit. Again, the reason is same. This is the ratio of similar quantity. Mass. So if it is written in gram, it is written in gram. The gram will be cancelled. So RMM will have no unit. It will be written in number directly, or you can use AMU or simply U. Now, on the similar basis, we can have gram molecular mass. That is relative molecular mass expressed in gram. Expressed in gram is called gram molecular mass or simply molecular mass. Now again it is equal to 1 gram molecule of substance. So as we have used the relationship for the atoms, similarly we have it is for the molecule. Now suppose we take a simple example. Suppose relative molecular mass of water. Molecular mass is calculated, we have studied in lower classes. Molecular mass is calculated by adding their atomic masses. Suppose we use the rough. Here 1 into 2 for hydrogen plus 16 for oxygen, this is 18. So relative molecular mass of water is 18 simply, or we can write 18 AMU or 18U. It can be written like this. But if we say gram molecular mass of water, then we will write here 18 gram and it is equals to 1 gram molecule of water. So as we have used this relationship for the molecules, the same thing is for the atoms, the same thing, same calculation method will be used for the molecules also. Just there is one difference. At that place you will use the atoms, gram atomic mass, gram atom. Here there will be molecule and the molecular mass will be used as a standard value. Clear, student? So these were the different measurement parts of the atoms and molecules. Now you have used all these relationships. Now come to the unit which is a standard value, that is called mole. And finally, after explaining the mole, we will relate all these physical quantities together, giving mole concept. Now what is mole? It is again the unit for the amount of substance. So a mole is the amount of substance containing number of particles equal to as it is present in 12 gram of carbon, C12. So we can write here, that is a mole is the amount of substance containing number of particles. Now the particles may be atoms, ions, molecules, etc. So a mole is the amount of substance containing number of particles as present in 12 gram of carbon C12. So C12 is called C12 which is equal to 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 is called mole. So what do you see? That 1 mole is the amount of substance that may be equal to its molecular mass or atomic mass, gram atomic mass. So we can write here 1 mole is equal to gram atomic mass of element or gram molecular mass of substance, gram molecular mass of substance. Because now you have studied that while studying the Avogadro's law, we have used that the mass of this much number of atoms will be equal to gram atomic mass. Hence, it is equals to 1 mole of element. Similarly, gram molecular mass of substance contain this much number of molecules. So 1 mole is also equals to gram molecular mass. Clear, student? So this is the amount of material. One more thing. Suppose there is another part, molar volume. As we have studied in Avogadro's law that if the volume is equal, the number of molecule will be equal. So, if 1 mole of every substance has this much number of molecule, it means that 1 mole of every substance will have a definite volume at STP, and this volume is actually known as molar volume. So we can define that 1 mole of every gas occupies volume of 22.4 liter or dm cube at STP, which is called molar volume. So now you have studied about mole, molar volume, the gram atomic mass and the gram molecular mass. Now students, you can summarize all of them together to give a proper relationship relating them, and that will be the mole concept. That is the concept of mole. How is it related to other physical quantities? Now here you see relationship. We can write here relationship. Now write 1 mole of atoms is equals to 6.023 into 10 power 23 atoms of element. We have used according to definition. Now further we have used that this much number of atoms will be equal to gram atomic mass of element, and it is also known as 1 gram atom of element. So what do you see, students? That these are interrelated. Means in the question you will be given any one of them and then you will have to find the other. That is, suppose the number of mole is given and we have to find the mass. So we'll write here that 1 mole equals to gram atomic mass, then 2 mole is equals to twice of that, and so on. Just you will use unitary method. Sometimes the mass will be given and number of atoms has to be calculated. Then how will you do? You will write gram atomic mass. That is, such gram of element contains this much number of atoms. Then in the given mass you can find it out. You will use some examples for it. Now write second part. 1 mole of molecules. Again, it will have 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 molecules of substance. Molecules of substance. It will be equal to gram molecular mass of substance. And now just we have defined molar volume. So 1 mole of every gas will have 22.4 liter at STP, but this will be for gas or vapor only, not for liquid and gases, liquid and solid. So again this is interrelated. You can find from mole the volume of the gas, from mole you can find mass of the gas, you can find the number of molecules, or you can find the number of molecules in the given volume of gas or the mole or the mass. Means these are related with each other. So this is called mole concept. Now students, mole concept is nothing but the relation of mole with different physical quantities used for measurement of mass, volume and the number of particles of atoms and molecules. So this is about the mole concept. Clear, student? Now students, there is an example. In order to find the number of moles, number of molecules, volume occupied by 8.5 gram of ammonia. Means this data is applicable for all the 3 components. Now you will use the relationship of mole concept. Now what is given here? We are provided with mass of ammonia molecule. So first thing what we have to do, if the mass of molecule is given, then first of all you should write the molecular mass of that substance. If the mass of atom is given in any question, then you should first of all use the data, the atomic mass of that element. Since we have been provided with molecule, mass of molecule, so first of all you write molecular mass of ammonia, that is now 14 plus 1 into 3, that is 17 gram. Now just recall relationship. Whenever you have to find out, use the mole concept, just go through that 4 line of interrelationship written in mole concept. Keep on learning it, keep on revising it regularly. Now just if you remember, in first part we have to find out the number of moles. Recall here, 1 mole of substance is equals to gram molecular mass. Means this much gram of ammonia will be 1 mole. So write in unitary method. 17 gram ammonia is equals to 1 mole. Then 1 gram ammonia, 1 by 17, and 8.5 gram ammonia will have 1 by 17 into 8.5, that is 0.5 mole. So first part is solved here. Come to second part. This time we have to find out molecules. Again remember the second line of relationship. The gram molecular mass of every substance will have 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. This is the standard quantity. So you should write, since 17 gram ammonia has 6.023 into 10 power 23 molecules. Then for 1 gram it is 6.023 into 10 power 23 by 17, and for 8.5 gram it is 6.023 into 10 power 23 upon 17 into 8.5. So that will be 3.0115 into 10 power 23 molecules. So we have used the basic, but you can also use the shortcut method here, since you have calculated number of moles in first part, and as you know that 1 mole of every substance will have this number of molecules. So just multiply it with number of moles. So you can write number of molecules is equals to 0.5, that is the number of moles, into the Avogadro's number, that is 3.0115 into 10 to the power 115, here it will not be, so into 10 to the power 23 molecules. So you can write like this directly. Now next, the third part. This time you have to find the volume. Again, you know that molecular mass of gas will be equal to 22.4 liter at STP. So you write 17 gram ammonia at STP is equals to 22.4 liter. So 8.5 gram will be 22.4 by 17 into 8.5, hence 11.2 liter. Or in short, you can write directly that volume is equals to number of mole multiplied by a standard value, hence 11.2 liter. So you can write by any one of the methods used. So students, now there was one example solved using mole concept. You should go through your exercise. The basic concept will be clear, then you will solve most of the problems given in the exercise. There may be some technical questions in which you will need assistance further. So in that case, you can contact us directly or writing in comment section. Thank you.